Hey Life Group leaders, Tim Osmus here. This is your Life Group update for the week of 1/29 heading into 2/2, February the 2nd, 2020. But looking back toward the January the 29th, our Life Group attendance was 246. We had 235 at Dalton and 11 at Fort Oglethorpe. Please continue to remind your people to be in Life Group. I know it's not the most ideal time of the year, a lot of sickness going around, and it's January and February is not the most ideal time from a weather standpoint to be out that early, but please encourage your people to be there. I think they'll get something from it. Hospital meal ministry this week is the Women of Faith. That's on 2/3, February the 3rd. And then on February the 10th, 1 week from this coming Monday, that will be the Home Builders. So Women of Faith on the 3rd, Home Builders on the 10th. Now, biggest thing we have coming up this week is this is Social Sunday. Encourage your people to come. It's a good time to invite guests to come. I'd like to ask you to be sure and have the social aspect, but also have your Bible study as normal. Just abbreviate it, or maybe have it as an interaction during your fellowship and Bible study together. So that's a great time to do that. Ladies' Night Out is on February the 21st. You can sign up at the welcome desk for that. I think that's their first event for the ladies this year. So please be sure and be a part of that, ladies. D-Now is coming up on March 6th through the 8th. Let Daryl know if you would like to help with that. Registration packets for it and also for summer camp are both available at the welcome desk. Now, we'll go ahead and say this. If you as a life group would like to do something for either D-Now or the summer camp, please let Daryl know that. If you want to try to take part in maybe a scholarship or to help with something during that time, please be sure and do that. So I believe that's all I have for this week. I would just like to wrap up by talking just a second about the things that we have coming up with our discipleship emphasis for this year. We spent the month of January kind of looking at how the overall discipleship, and Brian preached a great message about how we move into the meat of the Word and we go forward in our relationship and our maturity as Christians, and I think these discipleship things will help us do that. And I'd like for our classes to be looking at those things. How can we, February is going to be the emphasis on Bible study. How can we as a class become more of a class who emphasizes Bible study? One of our classes said, well, they asked how many people read the lesson, how many people read the Bible daily. Maybe you need to take a deeper walk into the Bible. Maybe there's something out there that would make you a better teacher. Or maybe you need to pull more people into teaching. We've got some people out there that have some talents for teaching that maybe we need to be using. So there's a lot of things we can do, and still got this thing in the back of my mind about the possibility of us doing a Bible emphasis day where maybe we as a church could read the whole Bible in one day. I read my little piece, you read your little piece, and putting it all together. We've read it all. It's very symbolic, but I do think it's something good to show that we are wanting to emphasize our walk in the Word as being something deeper and taking us into a deeper relationship with Christ. So I hope you'll get to continue to use that list I gave you to start talking about these things, and we'll begin that talk about the Bible this coming Sunday in the sermon that Brother Brian will be preaching. Thank you, and I'll see you Sunday morning at 8:30.